Canelo versus plan will be $80 pay-per-view with horrible undercard like Manny versus Ugas. Thanks, PBC. Yeah. I think you had a comment on that. Should we wait or should we just unleash?
Let's unleash. I think, yeah, let's do it.
All right, go ahead, man.
To me, I don't know how they did not drop that price. Once Errol's out of that picture, how do they keep that $74.99 price tag? That's absurd, dude. Like that's once you lose that second part, dude, you gotta drop down that price to $49.99. This thing is not gonna sell.
Cut it in half. Cut it in half.
This thing's not gonna. I mean,
the undercard is not. What's on the undercard? I don't even know what's on the undercard.
I mean,
I've heard zero promotion for this event.
The undercard is like a 2010 main event. Like
Ortiz against Robert Guerrero.
Yeah, 2011, 12.
The Ghost.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's gonna be a good fight. It's way past the expiration date. So yeah, man, I think they're banking on the whole Manny 42, oldest champion breaking his own record. I mean, he is a living legend, but man, come on, you gotta drop down that price, man. We're hurting. We're still suffering from that COVID. So yeah, man, I think they missed the ball. A lot of people are not gonna pay for this, in my opinion. But yeah, what do you think, Gio?
Nobody trying to see Ortiz and Guerrero retired, wash asses, says Big Bro. They won't drop the prices because they still gotta pay Manny and Canelo.
They still gotta pay Manny.
I mean, I don't know. I just know Ugas is getting knocked out, man. That's all I'm gonna say about this.
Dude, that's crazy that a 42-year-old is getting favored in anything. When I'm 42, I'm like, yo, can I still compete? Can I still play with y'all? Like,
and we were just talking before the show started. You were like, last time we talked about Manny like that, was his return, right? And it was gonna be like Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
And then he fought Keith Thurman, which was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's more relevant than those two right now. At 42 years old, he is crazy. More relevant than those guys.
And with the reason, like, you can see he's in shape.
PBC put Andy Ruiz and Chris Arreola pay-per-view, man. They got no shame.
They got no shame.
They got no shame.
Real disrespectful. That's crazy. I mean, I know Manny has hinted that this could be his last fight, but depending on how he looks, I
don't think this will be his last fight. Nah, I think it's gonna be an easy fight for him. I don't believe in the Ugas at all. People are still saying he beat Sean Porter. I strongly disagree. He was out there taunting instead of throwing punches. It was a good fight. He fought a good fight against Porter, but he did a lot against Canelo. He just didn't throw punches. And Manny at 42, unless something dramatic happens, I feel like he's gonna knock out Ugas. Ugas has been running his mouth a lot. He's been calling himself the real champion for no reason. He did nothing to earn that title, but WBA handed it to him.
Did you?
And they got bailed out, WBA, by this.
Did you see the face off?
No, I didn't. What happened?
So they were doing the face off, and they both obviously had the
they
WBA
both
belt.
had the champion.
So like Ugas is like, shit. Like, do I put mine away? Man is like, should we both put it away? Should we both show it? Dude, it was like that Spider-Man.
We got the same one?
We got the same one.
Hey, I got to say, that's a nice belt, though.
It is a nice belt.
I saw Franco's when he was out here in Fontana. I was able to grab his belt, and it's heavy. It's a very nice belt.
I think it's got to be heavy.
Yeah, it's a very nice belt, but you can't be handing out belts like you're freaking...
Wait, Manny's belt sparkles, right? Or is it Ugas that sparkles?
I have no idea, but they got more belts in the WWE, dude.
I was telling your brother, it's Vegas this weekend. They got SummerSlam there too. I mean, they might just go pick up some more belts. Shoot, but yeah,
Clyde says Pacquiao should retire with the KO win over Ugas. He's pushing it at his age now. Ugas don't deserve to be no champion. And Ugas, man, he pretends to be humble, but a lot of the tweets he does is just like, oh, I worked hard for this my whole life. I deserve to be the champion. It's like, dude, what did you do?
Who did he beat?
You are the email champion.
Oh, he didn't beat nobody to get that title? He didn't hate this?
Like, he had a good win against Figueroa.
Okay. That's Figueroa, though.
But they made Pacquiao, and this is why they got bailed out, because they made Pacquiao the champion in recess, because he didn't fight for almost 2 years. Pandemic times. Surprise, surprise, right? He didn't fight for almost 2 years. So they named him a champion of Reese's, made Ugas a champion, and then next thing you know, Manny announces the Spence fight.
Yeah.
So WBA is like, should we give him the belt back right after we just emailed it to this guy? And at the end of the day, they got bailed out because now both of the WBA champs are gonna fight for it. But WBA is a joke. Like, people have been talking about WBC for so long, but they forget that the WBA is historically one of the more corrupt
and
boxing associations.
Normally, I don't side with Chris Mannix, but he called him out.
Oh, yeah?
Called him out a little bit. Yeah. In his own little way, you know. But, so, WBA, man. Got to go with those belts. Too many.
No chance for Ugas. No chance for Ugas.
I kind of see
if
this.
He wins,
I mean,
I will come here on the next podcast and apologize to everyone.
I mean,
all the millions of fans watching right now. I will apologize to everyone, man. But it's not happening. He has like a terrible KO. He has a Caleb Plant KO ratio, man.
I mean, I kind of see this as Pacquiao, Tim Bradley 1.0. You know, that first fight. I mean,
hey, like I said, if something crazy happens, Ugas might win. But what are the chances of that happening?
I don't think so. I don't think the powers that be, politics, you know, it's gonna let it happen. But yeah.
Jesus says PBC wants our stimulus checks.
Oh man.